Hey, this is Witty and welcome to a Hearthstone gameplay commentary. So if you were following me, and you have been following me, then you might have noticed that I just lost. I lost. How is that possible? To a computer? To the AI? It's not fair. It's because my custom deck sucked. So, well, at least that's what I blame it on. So we're gonna have a little revisit to the build your own custom deck page, and we're gonna do it again. Or that's my custom mage, so let's just get rid of that. That's just terrible, and we'll start a new deck. I know I could have a second profile, but that just didn't do any good, so there's no point in having that current deck that I had. Okay, so I was using the suggest a card. Do we want to get the spell cards sorted first? Or what do we want to do? Let's have a look at all the 1 cards. So that's a very good card in my opinion. It's always nice to have that. Arcane Explosion, very good with the +1 spell, but I'm going to need a lot of taunt cards in order to get away with that +1 spell. That's so powerful, but it's another spell card. I really like the look of this one. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. So freeze it might be a bit like Polymorph. I don't know, because I've yet to experience all of this, but from what I could tell, polymorphs seem to take them out of the game indefinitely. So if you freeze them, does it take them out of the game indefinitely, or is it just for a few turns? Oh, I see. Frozen characters lose their next attack. So if that's the case, let's have a look at polymorph. So I don't get anything on polymorph. It just says transform a minion into a 1/1 sheep. So I guess that's permanent. That is really overpowered in my opinion, that card. It doesn't straight up kill them. 6 damage would probably kill a lot of cards, so I suppose you could argue that that card isn't that powerful, but if you use it on like the Ogre, which has 7 health, which this card wouldn't kill. Oh god, it's making my head spin. Thinking of all these combinations. Okay, well I really like...
Tap near the edge of a page to flip through your collection.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the minions now, and then we'll come back to spell card. No, actually, I do know I'm gonna want at least 1 fireball and probably 1 polymorph. I definitely did need the draw 2 cards one quite a lot, because I found towards the end I was running out of cards. So we're gonna get 2 cards on that, and then that'll be my spell cards for the time being. We'll calm down on that. Alrighty, so if we're going to have taunt characters, I want decent ones, to be honest. So I probably won't waste, even though it's only 1 mana crystal, I'd rather use the 1 mana crystal on something that can charge. Something like this, a bit more suicidal to potentially take out the last remaining hit point on a strong unit that does a lot of damage. So I take minimum damage. So I like me some Stone Tusk Boar. Voodoo Doctors, good to have 1 of them. Destroy your opponent's weapon. That's interesting. Does that refer to their spell? Their hero power? I'm not sure. I suppose we can chuck it on and find out when I do get the card. So we got this Bloodfen Raptor, and a lot of these crappy cards, I'm going to go with the higher damage. And just assume that they're going to die anyway. So we'll get him rather than the River Crocolisk this time. I probably won't worry, even though I am a spellcaster, spell damage +1 it's a good card. It makes sense though as a spellcaster, especially for something like Arcane Explosions. It's potentially really powerful. This character seems worth it because you get another card and you get a crappy character that could finish someone off. So she's like an annoying card, I think, really. So it's good to have her. This guy's only good, as far as I see it, if the enemy doesn't have a way to kill all of your cards, like Arcane Explosion or something like that. Summons a 1/1 boar. Is that a 1/1 boar with charge? Let's find out. I'll have some of that. And we'll get a stronger charge character as well. So we've got quite a lot of 1s, quite a lot of 2s, quite a lot of 3s, quite a lot of 4s. We're going to want to step it up. I'll get one of these for the potential that I could get an imbalanced card later on. An imbalanced taunt card that will do the trick. There's another one. That's another version, a higher level version of the Novice Engineer. So I draw a card. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. So I'll try one of those. We're going to get our +1 spell damage unless there is a +2 spell damage character later on. I'm just looking for it, but I'm not seeing it. So for 2 extra mana crystals, get 3 extra health. I'd say this guy's good. He's good enough. Taunt. Booty Bay Bodyguard. Oh, that is very fitting. Those guys were a nightmare in like vanilla times of World of Warcraft, if anyone remembers. Nasty piece of work. I'd still say this guy is brilliant, really. I really like him, so I'm going to get 2 of him. That's a good guy to have, I think, for a higher character. He's got a lot of health, so he's annoying to kill. 2 damage sometimes is all you need sometimes if the enemy have low health. So you want a guy that can take a pounding. So I've got a lot of cards left, so I'll get one of him. Restores 2 health to all friendly characters. That seems like a really powerful card to have in your arsenal, really, just as a backup. If you have a lot of cards out in the deck and you have that one available to play, and it's going to be very effective, really go for it. This guy seems really worth it. +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the battlefield. So I like that guy. She's a powerful one. I like the Nightblade as well. So we'll get 1 Nightblade. Last time I got Lord of the Arena, I got screwed by the Polymorph card. Very hard. So it almost seems worthwhile to have like taunt cards that are 4 mana crystals as well, so it uses up the polymorph. But I've already obviously taken 2 on him. That's a very powerful buff guy as well. War Golem's just an all-round beast by the looks of it. Corehound's really high damage. I've not come across many times where I need 9 damage, so we'll go with the War Golem. Get 1 powerful card like that. Get another one, another 7 card for if I really need to blow the mana crystals on that guy. And we'll get a Nightblade. Yeah, 2 Nightblades. I like those. The Boulder Fist Ogre does seem pretty powerful, pretty good, pretty nifty. But he is quite counterable. Charge with 5 damage, but only 2 health, so he's almost always going to get killed with this one. I like to think of charge characters as suicidal. I don't think of 6 mana crystal as being worth it for suicide. In rare cases, maybe. Let's get more drawer cards, because I got screwed over by that last time. And another way to summon more minions. 2 on that. And let's go back to spell cards to get a couple more spells. Arcane Explosion is always welcome. Fireball, Polymorph. Is that worth it? It's worth it if it means that I could save myself taking a lot of damage, so it's good to have that as a potential. So we'll go with this. This is my new deck, and I feel a lot better about it already. So we're gonna have that fight once again. Hopefully it's the same mirror match, so I can get revenge. I'll feel better. It does say I can play. But I'll stick with the mage for the moment and see what happens. It might not be the same opponent. Oh good, it is.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
I want revenge. Okay, here we go. So that's a very beastly card. We don't really want him straight away, because I'm not going to be able to use him for a while. 4 mana crystals is quite far away as well, so we'll just go with the Battle Doctor, which I don't want. Not at the start, so I'm actually going to see what happens if I just confirm with 3 crosses. So that's already a bad start, because I don't see any cards that I want. The Bloodfen Raptor is my boy, but I can't play anything to start with, which is why you pretty much probably want to pick the card that has only 1 mana crystal cost. But it was the Doctor, so what's he going to do? Come on and heal something that doesn't need to be healed or can't be healed, and then get killed? So I got screwed basically there. So maybe it's a good idea to have a lot of 1 cards. So I've already taken 3 damage at the start. Brilliant. Alright, so let's get our Bloodfen Raptor out. And see if we can start chucking lots of minions out there. Touche. Okay. Well, this guy will kill that guy. But he'll die in the process. There's no benefit here really whatsoever for me. I might as well just attack the Jaina, I guess, with this guy. I guess. And hope that that guy suicides on my guy, if that makes sense to you. That's the way I see it. And I can also use this. It's not really worth it on him because he'll still suicide if they attack each other. So we'll go with that. And see how Jaina likes that. Again, this guy still just about lives, so that's handy. But unfortunately, that finishes him off. And now you get a free hit on my Jaina. Damn it! I'm getting owned. But we're going to turn this around because I need some decent cards like this boy. Boom. If he gets polymorphed, I'm going to cry. Good. But it gets rid of him straight away. My good card. Damn it. I'm getting screwed here. This is going worse than last time.